Hi, my name is Carrie Bernans, and I'm a Hollywood stuntwoman, and this is how I work it. I'm gonna take you through 24 hours of my beauty and wellness routine. When I was 2 years old, I was jumping out of trees, swimming in lakes, oceans, all of that. I didn't know stunts existed until I moved to Hollywood, and boom, I have never looked back. I love the action, the thrill, jumping off buildings, doing some crazy fights, and, bringing boom, action to the scene. I train 4 to 6 hours a day, on average about 30 hours a week, and I work on set minimum 5 days a week. I've been in over 100 different projects in the entertainment industry, 20 different films, 30 different TV shows, more than 10 different video games, lots of music videos. I also have won 2 SAG awards, lots of action all over the screen. I do a variety of stunts, from fights to falls to car hits to riding cars, doing some motorcycle stuff here, there, to a lot of wire work. I'm like, Tinkerbell on the wires. I do some flips, acrobatics, scuba diving, swimming, high falls. I have my M1 license. I can ride motorcycles. I'm also scuba certified. Also do a lot of horseback riding, swords. I got my black belt in Taekwondo, so I can kick some butt. I also practice other forms of martial arts like wushu, jiu-jitsu, boxing. I could do a lot of high kicks. I love kicks. If you name it, I've probably done it. I haven't done any fire stuff yet, but hey, bring on the fire. You know what I mean? Yeah. I also speak 6 languages. Привет, Russian, hola, ¿cómo estás? Spanish, bonjour, ¿cómo se va? French, Swaki, Latvian, 你好，你叫什么名字? Mandarin Chinese, and of course, English. The hardest challenge sometimes is being able to continue to diversify your skills and maintaining them so you don't lose in one area while you're still gaining in another.
Good morning.
When I first wake up in the morning, I stretch and I say, thank you, God, for waking me up. And then the next thing I do is I roll around in my bed.
What are you doing? Get up.
And then I decide to sit and I do a meditation to allow my brain to just live and breathe without being on my phone. Now I do hit the snooze, and I also name my snoozes. So my snooze actually says, wake up queen, let's slay the day, or let's get this money, or whatever the mood it is for the day.
After a good meditation, it's only right to then celebrate. So I'm gonna make my bed, celebrate waking up this morning, and all the great things that I manifested in my meditation. Let's go.
And then after that, I go and I start, brushing my teeth because I don't do smelly breath, okay? After I brush my teeth, I clean my face because usually the night before I have some serum on my face, I need to wipe that off, and plus, a little slobber, all that. So I use Neutrogena. I also use Yaaganics skincare.
I love Yaaganics. So today we're gonna use Yaaganics, and it's natural. This is the lemon tea tree.
I then put on a little serum, and then I put on some SPF. I think while doing Black Panther as well as doing Avengers, we filmed out in the sun a lot. And at the time, I did not really wear sunscreen, neither did I know it was important for your skin. And I realized really quickly that it was. People were telling me all these facts about skin cancer. If I'm going to set, majority of the time, I don't wear makeup. But I just do my eyebrows because eyebrows are important to me. I think they make you look cute.
It is the vitamins, the vitamin part of the day. You need something to boost your immune system, and you need something to keep your energy uplifted and protect those strong bones. We take CBD drops in the morning, also in the evening too. I leave it on my tongue for 30 to 60 seconds because that's the recommended usage. What CBD does for me is helps release any tension on my muscles and stuff. It doesn't get you high, the CBD, and it's actually really good for your body, you know what I mean? So yeah, I went into a whole British accent, that's fine with you.
My diet is extremely important. I believe that it's extremely important for me to make sure I eat 5 meals a day. I love me a good hearty breakfast. If I'm not going out to set, I make sure I get me a well-rounded breakfast with eggs, turkey bacon, orange juice. I take my vitamins, maybe some yogurt if I'm feeling it. Oh, and of course some fruit because it helps with your fiber. Throughout the day, if I'm on the go, if I'm running, if I'm in between shots, or let's just say that I happen to be in a swimsuit this day and I'm doing a stunt or I'm doing some action, then I want to keep my figure really low. What I do is I grab these Herbaland protein gummies that are really good. I think they have 10 to 12 grams of protein in it. And I pop a few in my mouth and they make me feel full. They don't make me bloat at all. I just pop me some Herbaland electrolyte vitamins. Super good, great for your day, and it's right before I work out. I then do my martial arts classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with Mike Chat and XMA, which is Extreme Martial Arts. I do my morning routine, set, bow, yes I can, and I go and I do it for about 2.5 hours. And we go hard. He literally, when we talk about discipline, I mean, this is discipline. Wake up early, get it going. The whole class, usually 50% sleepy, 50% not. By the time we finish, we're motivated, we're ready to take on the world. After that, I have a few meetings that it's usually set up. So I do accountability call every Monday with my girls. It's 4 of us. We've been doing this for the last 2.5 years. And it was the purpose of like holding each other accountable with our goals and dreams and visions and stuff. And I think one of the most essential things that you can do in this industry is to educate one another. I also have a nonprofit called CB Seed, where I give back to kids in the Memphis, Tennessee, and Los Angeles community. We focus on financial literacy, reading literacy, as well as exposing kids to opportunities outside of their community. And I usually check in with our Vice President, Belinda, to see if there's anything that I need to do, any programs that we have coming up during the summer. I stretch consistently throughout the day. I mean, from the moment I wake up in the morning and I'm rolling in bed, I stretch to the moment where I'm taking a meeting and I'm on a Zoom call. I probably have some weird stretch going on like this, you know. Sometimes I randomly stretch and not even know I'm stretching. It's so interesting. But it definitely helps with my balance and my mobility as I do stunts and staying very flexible and ready to kick high. All right, what's up, y'all? We about to go to set. So we got our big handy dandy stunt bag. We got all types of pads in here to protect us when we fall. So when we do wire work and fly, which I love doing wire work. Ta-da! Harness. We are heading to set. And the first thing you do, by the way, when you get to set, you go check in with the stunt coordinator. So we can figure out what we're gonna do today, because every day it's different. You know, it might be one wreck, one fall, one jump. I would also speak with the stunt coordinator to see if there's anything in particular that he's looking for, that he wants to work on. Then I take a look at it and I start practicing that routine so I know exactly what is gonna happen on the day, so I can come extremely prepared. I think preparation is everything if you know what's going on. I will say majority of the time, I do not know what's going on until I make it to set and I make it to a rehearsal or on the day. But because I have done this for so long and I'm quickly adapting to situations, I can learn on the fly. To be a good stunt woman, you need great communication skills. You need great listening skills. You need to be able to adapt to situations very quickly, because when you're on set, things change very, very quickly. You also need to be able to pick up choreography fast, a great memory, because things do change on the fly. And being able to adapt to that change is going to really save the scene, save the day. Safety is everything. Safety is priority. So if you're just going in for the fun of it, deciding that you want to just go wild and out and not follow the beats or the choreography, we can get somebody hurt, and we don't want to do that. I like to stay padded up. I like to keep everything safe. I like to figure out the best choreography and work with the fight coordinator as well as the stunt coordinator on making sure that I don't get any injuries and that I avoid having to do 17 shots to make sure that they got what they need. Being a stunt woman, a lot of injuries come along. So I have been injured before on set, on a few different sets. Doing stunts, I sprained my ankle and I also had a minor fracture in my hip bone. That is healing, thank God. And a couple wire burns. I stay padded up. I don't play with that. I need my body. But, you know, I also really trust my team. They keep me very safe. When I'm on set and I play a variety of characters that either A, has prosthetics, B, has a lot of tattoos, or C, just wears a ton of makeup in addition to their costumes and having helmets on and stuff, makeup is a huge deal. So, of course, I get the makeup taken off by the makeup artist at the end of the day when we wrap, but sometimes we still have a little sticky stuff that's left on our skin or tattoo residue that's left over. So not only do I use like hot towels to really rinse and get everything off, but sometimes I set a little oil in addition to like mix with Neutrogena or some type of facial skin clear, and I just set it on my face and let it be there for a minute. I make my towel as hot as I can do it, and I let it sit on my face to like melt off everything. Now let's just say in a rare situation it doesn't come off. Sometimes then I get some olive oil and then I'll just like really rub it softly to just help get it off. For some reason, vegetable oil, olive oil, all that type of stuff really does help with stuff that does not want to get off. get off. I've shaved my head more than 200 times in the last 4 years, in addition to having my hair dyed at least 15 different colors. But when I did Avengers Endgame, there was a situation where one day we shaved my head, and unfortunately, my head had broke out into a rash, and I was like so afraid and so scared, and it was so yucky. One of the things that it taught me is that I need to really understand and start taking better care of my skin. After a long day of work and doing stunts on set, I love to use Sonny's Wellness CBD drops. It really helps me alleviate pain because pain is a huge deal, and sometimes you don't feel it right away, sometimes it takes a couple hours, or sometimes you don't feel pain at all. But because I put my body through so much wrecking, kind of like if you get in a car accident and it's like a little hit, you don't really feel the effect of it until later. So Sonny's Wellness CBD helps me, in addition to Epsom salt baths are really essential. In addition to arnica, I love to use it on spots. Like, it's kind of like the cooling hot that you put it on there where you have any pain at to just alleviate the muscles and stuff. And I get a lot of massages. I think massages are essential because your body needs some relieving of pressure. It also needs that circulation and blood flow. Massages, getting your back aligned through a chiropractor is essential to like really anybody that's doing a lot of physical work, because your body is your sacred temple and you gotta take care of it, you know.
All right, y'all, it's been a long day, so we're gonna get ready to go to the chiropractor appointment. And of course, a massage therapist, because these legs and these bodies need to be worked out.
I try my best to get chiropractic alignment at least once a week. Sometimes you don't know that something is off or out of whack until you go to the chiropractor and they like help you pop that bone into place, and you're like, oh geez, how long has that been there? Once a month, I'll go get some acupuncture done. I really love Chinese medicine because I lived in China for a year, and I realized the essential use of acupuncture done in the right places to help with blood circulation and flow. This is my nighttime routine. I already had got my makeup taken off on set, so my face is pretty bare, but I take me some Neutrogena Fresh Foam Cleanser. As I mentioned before, sometimes we have a lot of prosthetics, extra makeup, a lot of stuff that goes on our face, right? And you gotta protect this. Face is a moneymaker. Right after a long day of work, I do like one or two things. I think I hop in the shower at first, and I like just feel like a little relieved of like taking the work off of me and just kind of really setting up a different mood and just enjoying my night. Also, because hair is a huge deal on set, and my hair is multiple ways. I wear lots of wigs, and my hair is just always being shaved, colored, this, that, and the next. I like to do deep conditioners in my hair. I love using curls as well as shea moisture, and I leave it in my hair deep conditioned. Sometimes I sleep with it overnight. Sometimes I put a bag over it to just make sure that my hair is okay, because it's been dyed so many times or shaved so many times, and I don't want my hair to fall out because I like my hair. My favorite role being a stunt woman so far was definitely Marvel's Black Panther, because I had a chance not only to do stunts but portray a character. Having to shave my head bald was quite a transformational experience. I used to have 16 inches of hair, like all the way down here, like super long. And honestly, when I got the call for that job, I was so excited, so emotional. It was like 6 a.m. in the morning. Of course I said yes. It took a little minute. Actually, I had to think about, shaving my head because hair is a big deal. But it made me reimagine what beauty really means, and it's not just the outward appearance. Being a stunt woman, you're in a male-dominated industry. Confidence is everything. If you can focus on just like really loving yourself and being confident with who you are and what you have to offer, the better you will be. So my face actually has nothing on it. It's pretty dry, and what I want to do, because I really care about my face and I care about like breakouts and stuff like that, I go ahead and I still set my face with a toner. So I'm gonna use Yaaganics. Actually, it's 100% rose water toner and daily refresher. Spice for your life, hey. I'm gonna use this vitamin C plus because vitamin C is really good for your skin. And this also has anti-aging cream. This is called the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence Serum, and what this does is it helps lock in more moisture. It also helps just less moisture in your skin. It helps keep it smooth and healthy. If it was a crazy hard day of work and I did a lot of like stunts and actions and falls, I might grab myself an adult drink, and then I stretch and I just stretch and I stretch and I stretch to watching like a favorite TV show, or I put some music on, or I listen to a podcast. And then I usually call my mom or friends and stuff like that. Then I kind of go about my day, just get other stuff organized and take care of this thing called adulting, which is sometimes very interesting, but also really cool. So right now, what I'm gonna actually put the pain relief is on my hands, because my hands are a little sore. I've been doing a lot of motocross and motorbike stuff. My hand is a little bit cramped up and in some pain. And I'm gonna do some on my feet. And you know what we're gonna move to? Da-da-da-da. You're correct. If you guess, we're gonna journal. Yay! Just like write down the things that I'm really grateful for, and to just like, sometimes I journal my entire day. It is extremely important to have a work-life balance. I remember a situation where I was running myself thin. I was doing so much stuff. I was on set constantly doing stunts, voiceovers. I did acting, I did this, I did that, and I had team no sleep 4 hours a day, and then boom, I was the craziest, sickest person ever. And I was in and out the doctor, hospital, had a IV in me, and it slowed down my metabolism like big time. And what that taught me was that I had no work-life balance. I was rarely getting any sleep, and I really did not take my health as a priority. And getting an essential number of hours of sleep and not just being so work-focused 24/7, it could kill you. That's the truth, sadly. And I think that the biggest thing I've learned is like, hey, look, guess what? Tomorrow is gonna be another day, and you can get the rest of the stuff done and you can pass it on. Or you become more efficient with the stuff that you do and the time that you set for yourself. Get some sleep and also have fun, enjoy your life. Don't forget to live. I go to bed, really just depends on what time I get off set. Some days on set literally goes anywhere between a 12-hour day to like a 16, 17-hour day. So if it's a really late day and we start at like 5:30 in the morning and we end at like 10, 11, midnight the next day, I am exhausted. So when I get home, that means I've usually already ate dinner on set, and I love dinners on set because first off, set food be good. You have a lot of options. You got the vegan options, vegetarian. If you like meat, you got steak, chicken, all that stuff there, and you got unlimited snacks. I mean, I love the snacks. Let's be real. You're just like a car. If without gasoline, you can't run, without food, you're not gonna function that well. And for me, I eat a lot, and my food, unfortunately, it goes through my body so quickly. That's why it's important for me to make sure I eat breakfast, lunch, snacks in between, dinner, a snack after. And then when I get home from set, sometimes I eat another snack or another dinner because I burn so much energy off when I do my stunts and when I do my fighting. The most rewarding part of my job is when I see an actor, I double their face looking at the action sequence that I did for them. In addition to seeing like little young girls come up to me and say, you did that, you played that character, how? Like, I wanna be a stunt woman too. So to just see a girl reimagine the opportunity to see themselves as a go-getter, as a bad AZZ, if you can say that, you know what I mean? And just like go out and kill it. So many girls look at this career as like a male-dominated industry, and to allow them to see a female going out and taking control and throwing down fights and bringing in the action is really cool. So I like seeing the little girls' eyes light up. Little boys too, you know? People of color, all the people, yeah. Being a Black stunt woman was rare back in the day, but now it's a growing community. It still is a necessity for us to bring up more stunt women because we are challenging the status quo. But now there are a lot of opportunities opening up for people of color that are doing stunts, such as Black stunt women. So if you wanna be a stunt woman, look, you can do it, baby. Most evenings, I drink hot water with lemon. It helps with the pH balance in your body, in addition to the vitamin C from potassium and magnesium that it offers to just like get your bloodstream rolling and detoxifying any agents that's left in your body the day before. Because I'm on set a lot and I do eat a lot of snacks that's on set, because sometimes I'm standing around for a while or sometimes I'm doing a whole lot of stuff and I'm just eating a whole lot of things. I think it's very important to like really maintain that pH balance in your body and to get rid of like any bad things that may be stuck in there. I usually go to bed still about between, I would say 11 and 11:30 p.m. because I usually have very, very full long days. All right, peace out. Yeah. Thank you so much, Allure, for doing this feature on me. I'm extremely grateful, and I'm so excited that you all stuck along to see my entire journey. I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed, and a wonderful day. Peace and love, Carrie Bernans. And I'm out.